Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? I was reading through your writing. Everything's looking good, making good sense here. Good job. Thank you for that. Let's go ahead and jump right over to the banner. I'm going to reduce this window size so we can fit it right in here, the window for the video. So again, you're looking good here. You're showing really good proficiency in all of the techniques required for this assignment. So I think you're looking pretty good. Now this, I believe, is your masked image, right? The umbrella. I'm not positive, but if it is, I think you did a great job with the drop shadow. That drop shadow is kind of falling apart over here a little bit. I think it would be fuller opacity right there, but I think it's a great job. It actually matches uh, the light source wonderfully, as we can see the light source being cast from the shadow on the boat. So good job there. But watch that area right there. It just seems full opacity there, and it's not quite full opacity there. So what you want to do is you want to take a look at the shadow here and try to match the opacity and the intensity of that shadow throughout the entirety of your own shadow here. So I wouldn't add that gradient there. Okay. Um, this is not a specified typeface right here. That needs to be. Remember, it's Arial, well, and the required styles therein. So that'll have to be changed. So we've got everything we need here. You've got the masked image, you've got your type, you've got your location. You don't have to include the entire location, by the way. You can just include located in beautiful U.S. Virgin Islands or something like that. You don't have to include the entire location because, most people know if you click on a banner, it's going to take you to the site where you'll have access to all pertinent information. So my other recommendation is to maybe use the entire image. Right now, this almost looks like it could be two different ads. This is so visually dissimilar to this. At first glance, I'm a little concerned that the viewer might think this is separate from this and maybe cause some confusion, resulting in the viewer looking away or looking elsewhere on the page. So my recommendation is to use the background image and incorporate your logo and your type right in the image. This type right here, I think that for the relaxed kind of atmosphere that your client is going for, I think this kind of blinking type is not, it's a little antithetical to a relaxing atmosphere. My recommendation is to fade it in and fade it back out. Don't make it disappear. Make sure it's always visible. So start with partial transparency, fade it to full transparency, then fade it back to partial, and then start that over. You never want the type to be completely invisible. I would leave this right here. Join our rewards club for deals every month. I would leave that static right in as a headline. Maybe change the color to something more appropriate, more harmonious with the colors for your clients' corporate colors. So you leave that headline and then just animate that 20% off information. That's the only thing that's required to be animated. So you want to leave the headline static and then animate in the call to action and then fade it back out. Don't blink it, fade it. That's covered in the announcement, the tutorials within the announcement. So you should have no problem determining how to do that. Okay. Other than that, I think we're looking great. So good job. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. But I'd like to see those changes reflected in your final submission coming up here quickly next week during week 7. So if you have any questions at all, or if you're running into problems, or if I can provide any further clarification, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do so. Okay. All right. Great job, Jonathan. Thank you very much for sharing. Again, if you have any questions, get with me quickly, so we'll get those answered quickly. All right. Thank you.